Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from B.J. Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight. Wiggins. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep three. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby!
Kept alive good. Bauer is on fire. He's got 22, but has been silent for a while. And Elsie turns and rolls. There's a deep three. Shear. That's his third three of the night. Back to Watkins. Pump fake. Kick back. Gare for three. Bauer had it rejected. Knocked away by Perry. Hill off the break. Lays it up and in. And Bremer got the rebound. Ross going to take that three, feels it. Wow. Well, we've got an end-of-season tune-up for the postseason. Hi again, everybody. Gary Crispin along with Babe Bear, Rennie Road Armor All-State game. Williamsport today against the Montoursville Warriors. Here at the Warrior Gym, playing here for the very first time of the regular season against Montoursville, a team that actually has a win over Williamsport 11 seasons ago. This should be fun.
Well, it should be a lot of fun. And, you talk about that 2008 season when Montoursville went up to the Millionaires and won that game. It was just shock to everybody. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that when we get to Fast Facts. But that game was just unbelievable. As far as a tune-up, you got that right. I mean, both these teams are going to learn a lot here tonight. I think Montoursville is going to learn a little bit more, though, than the Millionaires. And they're going to see speed like they haven't seen all season.
Millionaires coming in. They've struggled this season. They're 5-12, but playing some of their best ball at the end of the year. Ironically, could move to number 2 in the District 2-4 playoffs with a win today. So they're going to be in the playoffs anyway and have a shot at a district title. Montoursville 15-4 right now. They're going to be the 4th-ranked team in that Heartland Conference with a chance to go in as a wild card in the tournament at Shikellamy Thursday and Friday. So the Warriors have played well, although losing on Monday night. Tough loss at Shamokin. So 15-4 Warriors. Millionaires 5-12 to play that difficult schedule. Should be fun. That's coming up. Rennie Road Armor All-State game. You're watching WebWeeklyLive.com here on Facebook and CableSportsLive.com. We'll take a time out. We'll be back. Fairfield for Fair Deals pregame coming up next. Allstate Insurance, 40 years and going strong here in Williamsport, Westminster Drive. And Rennie, I know one of the things we've talked about in the past, life insurance, and how important having life insurance is for folks that are married, have a home. Tell me more about life insurance.
Most people don't realize. They think $100,000 or $50,000 is enough life insurance. We try to talk to people every time they pick on an additional debt, especially buying a home and getting a mortgage. We want to make sure there's adequate coverage there, that if something happened, the family would be able to stay in their home and not have to move or sell a house that may be less than it's worth because you have to get rid of it.
So bottom line is it's that insurance policy, knowing you've got the life insurance to make sure you're in great shape if anything would ever happen.
Exactly, Gary. I've been on both sides. I've had situations where people died and there was adequate coverage and the house was able to be paid off and whatever. And I've also seen the other side of the coin where people were forced to sell their house because there wasn't adequate life insurance at that time.
Good idea to check on life insurance by calling Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance, Westminster Drive, Williamsport, and in Mansfield, 326-6645. Everybody's talking about Chaos, the brand new Chaos Fun Zone, fun for the entire family, featuring 40 arcade games, laser tag, 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, indoor trampoline at Fly World, Plus, slam dunk hoops, dodgeball court, perfect for birthday parties and corporate events. Great food, fun, and all the games for the entire family. Chaos Fun Zone. Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliances, 1966. Family owned, everything you need. Eric Biter, what's hot right now here?
What's hot right now is our sleep center. We've got one of the largest selections of mattresses in the area. Don't forget to add the adjustable base so you can go ahead and do that computer work or iPad work while you're sitting in bed. We've got motion furniture so you can watch the big game. And in the appliance department, tons of color. We've got black stainless, we've got slate, we've got it all.
Nobody does it like Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance, Route 15, Southside. Palco Federal Credit Union has served the area for over 75 years. Tom, Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. We pride ourselves on our flexible, competitive loan products that we offer. We can finance houses, cars, boats. We offer a Visa card that's 8.9% fixed rate. Great products.
And I know your members love the online banking.
Absolutely. It's very easy to do. Just log on and you conduct all your business from your home.
Check it today. Palco Federal Credit Union, member serving members for 75 years.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield. For fair deals, you're gonna love us.
Hey, we're back. Rennie Road Armel All-State game from Montoursville. Fairfield for fair deals pregame. Let's talk fast facts about today's game. We're brought to you by Palco Federal Credit Union. Tom Rachel of the gang. Chad Road, Muncie, right off Lycoming Mall Drive. All right, babe, let's talk fast facts. Warriors coming in 15-4. Millionaires struggled this year. That really tough early part of the schedule, 5-12. But they're a 6A team, 4A Montoursville, defending 4A champs, who have surprised a lot of folks, coming back with only one starter from the 19-17 a year ago.
Yeah, well, you know, the Williamsport Millionaires have only played one team that does not have a winning record, and that team has a 500 record at 11-11. And they've had a tough schedule this year, and they've had a tough time getting people put together, and really have missed a big man. They usually have some big man underneath that's going to be able to handle things. They're getting a lot out of the big men they have right now, but you know, it's just simply not there. Now, you look at that. You look at what happened this week in Montoursville. They lost to Shamokin on Monday. All right, that was a crucial loss because they have a better record than Shamokin. You would think they would beat Shamokin, but they didn't. Now, you got to regroup a team to come in here and play the Williamsport Millionaires tonight, who took Loyal Sock into overtime. That's scary. So you bring them in. You got to regroup on something. What you can regroup on is the 1908 team that won at Williamsport, and you can regroup and you can talk about the things like final score was 51-44. You can talk about things like you had Jamie Spencer was the coach of Montoursville. You know, at the time, Alan Taylor was the coach at Williamsport during that loss.
And I know one thing, Alan has reminded his guys what can happen. He talked to me this week about just that.
Well, you beat me to it. I was going to say that for Williamsport coming up. But you talk about things like that and try to get this team to put on a performance like they did in 2008. This is a good basketball team from Montoursville. Going to be interesting tonight.
Yeah, Millionaires played really well. Maybe their best basketball, beating Northeastern last Saturday night. Losing to Huntington in a game they could have won. Huntington, an undefeated basketball team, earlier this week. So the Millionaires coming in 5-12, playing better at the end of the season. Going to be an interesting matchup. It's a good Montoursville team here at home. We'll take a timeout. This is the Rennie Road Armel All-State game. We'll be back with more Fairfield for Fair Deals pregame right after this. Jim Moff & Associates, you've been at it for 30-plus years. The biggest kick you must get is helping so many people out achieve the proper retirement with the money they really need, right?
Correct. Now, there's some folks that really don't have a lot of assets, but we're able to help them to achieve financial success for retirement. A little bit of discipline and some savings each month will get them there.
Jim Moff, Moff & Associates, moffandassociates.com.
Ray-Ban, Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, Maui Jim, Costa, Gucci, Wiley X. Price Optical has the widest selection of sunglass eyewear in the area. Attention gas workers and outdoorsmen and women. Wiley X sunglasses are ANSI safety rated and military ballistic certified. At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing you complete quality eyewear. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear.
I've had an interest in reptiles and amphibians since I was 11 or 12 years old. And so when I came out of the military in 1964, I began to build Reptiland. And with the help of family and friends and employees, the zoo has continued to grow ever since. Sure, a lot of things have changed in 53 years, but one thing has never changed: the smiles. Welcome to Reptiland.
Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, serving 3 meals 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 3 p.m. on Sundays. House-made desserts, including famous Griggs' sticky buns, coffee, peanuts, and peanut butter, and specialty drinks. Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, just off North Loyalsock Avenue in Montoursville.
River Valley Transit has partnered with the Community Arts Center for its 4th year to provide a free show shuttle service for the 2018 and 2019 season. Park downtown, grab a bite to eat, ride the show shuttle to the CAC, then after the show, have the show shuttle return you to your car. The show shuttle operates in 4 15-minute loops starting 1 hour prior to the show. The show shuttle operates 2 loops following the show, one starting 10 minutes after the show, and the second loop starting 30 minutes after the show. The show shuttle offers 5 stops, including the Community Arts Center. This service is only available for select shows. For more information, please visit caclive.com.
BJ's Steak and Rib House, a Central PA classic since 1982, has done it again. They have perfected the authentic wood-fired Neapolitan pizza. It is unlike anything you've tasted. Handcrafted the traditional Naples way, using authentic products and preparation techniques in an amazing hand-built imported Italian wood-fired oven. 900 degrees, 90 seconds later, it's perfection. Check it out at BJ's Steak and Rib House, Selinsgrove.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield, for fair deals. You're gonna love us.
Hey, we're back from Montoursville. Gary Crispin, Bay Bear Cable Sports coming up live very shortly. Warriors of Montoursville, Williamsport Millionaires, the Chaos Fun Zone from Liberty Arena, Score Sports Bar and Grill. Keys to this ball game here this afternoon. You talk about keys, certainly Montoursville playing at home, a place you may get a playoff game over the years. Good big floor to play on. Millionaires get a little advantage, but Montoursville, this is their home place. Montoursville plays a very good zone defense. And that's the type of team that gives the Williamsport Millionaires trouble. They want to be patient, deliberate, and keep Williamsport from getting into transition. That's got to be a key.
Well, I think it is. And I think that zone defense, if they play it in a manner where they think about stopping the transition, I think it's going to work very well. Force Williamsport to shoot from the outside. Right? They shot well against Loyalsock from the outside, that game we did. But they're not always shooting that well from the outside. And then if the ball goes up in the air and you're not in position to go for the rebound, you've got to get back up court and get at the basket on defense. Don't let them get the cheap shots with their speed and running the transition back up court. And I think that's going to be a key. The other thing is the Millionaires are not a great rebounding team. All right, they scrap for rebounds, but not a great rebounding team. I think that we've got to see a big game out of Lowe and company and
Dylan Bauer.
And Dylan Bauer and rebounding could be a big thing. Get position, box people out, get those rebounds.
No question. Isaac Ritter playing better basketball, had 14 against Northeastern, and of course Nasir Jones. They're going to have to try to keep the bodies on the big guys in the middle, take the rebounds away, because certainly Dylan Bauer's a veteran. Lowe can score inside and out, and could be matchup problems there. It's going to be interesting, but can the Montoursville Warriors, can they handle Williamsport speed and Amir Elzy and the guards and Marcus Simmons? That's going to be a key. Williamsport speed could get away from the Warriors, but hey, this Warrior team's 15-4. They're very good. They haven't seen speed like this. It's going to be a great matchup. Those are some of the keys. We're going to take a timeout. We'll talk impact players of this ball game coming up next. Warriors and Millionaires are minutes away. Rennie Road Armel Allstate Insurance. Rennie, congratulations. 40 years and going strong, and many, many more. Rennie, a lot of times we've talked about liability insurance. I know I'm well covered. You guys have my back on that. Let's talk liability insurance and how important it is to have the proper insurance liability-wise in case anything would happen.
Yeah, what I look at in our business, the most important thing is making sure that whatever happens to a client, any accident, any type of thing, they don't have to worry about losing their house and home and their life savings. Everything with us is built around liability, making sure they have the proper coverage. It is absolutely scary to see the type of settlements and what we're seeing in this litigious society that we have today.
Sue happy. Sue happy.
The best way to say it.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at it as a way to make a living. I've seen $1 million lawsuits at least on 3 occasions over the last couple of years. $1 million settlements.
Bottom line is liability insurance, it's a key. Talk to the experts. Rennie Road Armel Allstate Insurance. Hats off to you. 40 years and going strong. Give them a call today. 326-6645. Everybody's talking about the new Chaos Fun Zone in the heart of downtown Williamsport, the go-to place for big kids and little kids and all kinds of fun. Chaos has everything from 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, the only laser tag venue in the area, over 40 arcade games that satisfy your inner gamer, indoor trampoline at Fly World complete with slam dunk hoops and dodgeball court. Perfect place for birthday parties and corporate events. And don't forget about the great food and fun and all the games at Scores Sports Bar and Grill inside Chaos, the premier sports destination with 12 beer taps and all kind of great rotating craft beers. Plus 15 HD screens and the NFL Sunday ticket for all the big games. And then the Liberty Arena for leagues and tournaments, clinics, and a variety of sports, including soccer, baseball, softball, and more. Don't miss it. It's Chaos, the Chaos Fun Zone, the hot new place in Central PA. When it comes to menswear, the Clothier has the biggest selection in Pennsylvania, all the top name brands. This is the Babe Mare Makeover.
Babe, there's 2 beautiful coats you've tried on. They're both by Jack Victor, the beautiful patterns. I think the one you have on is the one you should get. Babe, the quarter zip sweater, the shirt, the tie, the Bills khakis pants, and the Alderman shoes is a perfect match for you.
The Clothier, West 4th, downtown Williamsport. When it comes to Billtown's best pizza, everyone knows Park Pizza. Memorial Avenue, Williamsport, right behind the outfield fence at Bowman Field. Offering takeout, delivery, and dine-in, open daily at 4 p.m. Finest pizza around and great stromboli, wings, and more, the best since 1960. It's a tradition in pizza like no other. Takeout, delivery, dine-in, Park Pizza since 1960. Give them a call today at 322-9024. Hey, we're back. Montoursville, Williamsport here at the Montoursville Warrior Gym this afternoon. Gary Crispin, Babe Barry, watching at webweeklylive.com, here on my Facebook page, and of course linking it to our page, which is cablesportslive.com. All the games, basketball, football, they're all there, archived or watching live. Babe, let's talk about the Biters' impact players. First of all, I think when the Warriors lose a guy like Lowe, twists an ankle a week or so ago, they feel it badly. He's their leading scorer, gives you 17, 18 a game. Certainly he's the go-to guy. Austin Lowe at 6'6", scores inside and out. Impact player for this ball game today.
Well, I don't think there's any doubt about it. And a rebounder. He can also rebound when he gets down underneath. He had a couple of weak games. He was averaging 15 points a game. Scored in single digits against Shamokin. And the game before that, I'm not sure who it was. But
he was not full force,
But at Milton, he got back up to his average. So hopefully he has a good game here tonight.
Yeah. On the other side, the Millionaires, I think pushing the ball, getting into transition, Amir Elzy has got to be the key. Elzy runs that point. He's only a junior. He's really good at 17 second-half points against Loyalsock. He controls the tempo of the game, and it's going to come down to how well Montoursville handles their guards, because their guards' quickness, but Elzy's the key running the point.
No doubt about it. I think Elzy, particularly in transition, is very good. He has a pull-up shot. He can take the ball to the bucket, and the key for Montoursville is they've got to be able to get back and stop Elzy and try to keep the ball being shot from the perimeter.
Montoursville's patience, zone defense, getting good looks at the bucket and getting Shear and company. They can shoot lights on. Another young guy that's playing well is Peyton Messina. He's really taking his game up a notch. May get the start today. We'll wait and see. Peyton Messina is going to be a key for this Warrior team, shooting the ball from behind the arc. Going to be interesting. Millionaires and Warriors coming up next. This is the Rennie Road Armor All-State Game of the Week. I know you need a great night's sleep. You're in the right place. Biters, that's right. Route 15 South Williamsport, the Sleep Center. Joe Biter is the master of selling you the greatest mattress and bedding of all time. You sold me, you had me at hello, the Simmons Beauty Rest Platinum Firm, but you've got a bed for everybody, a mattress for everybody, and it's incredible. I've never had better sleep.
Thank you, Gary. We've been in the bedding business for about 30 years. I think we're getting there. Well, I think we kind of got it perfected. So we had a big redo the last couple years. We redid our sleep center and added some like top name brands like the Simmons Beauty Rest Platinum that you have. We have Tempur-Pedic, we have Sealy, a couple other strong brands, and we have 40 beds on the floor. One is right for everybody.
Hundreds to choose from, and you can customize it. You customized it for me. Let's show them how it works. It's got the remote. I laid down, and I was sold immediately. Raised the foot, raised the head part. It's great. Cuts down on snoring, acid reflux. It's great for your health and circulation, but it's great also if you want to read or watch TV. It's amazing. I've never had sleep like this.
The bedroom now is a sanctuary. It's a sanctuary for working. It's a sanctuary for rest and relaxation, watching TV, reading. Adding the adjustable base to one of these brand new beds is the perfect complement.
It's incredible. It's the best buy I've ever made here at Biters, the Sleep Center. Joe, congratulations. They're selling it like crazy. Here at the Sleep Center, come see Joe Biter. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Gary.
We'll be back with more from Biters. Don't go away.
For the finest detail and handcrafted jewelry, there is one name to know. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, Oaks Plaza, East 3rd, Golden Strip in Williamsport. Let them make you an original. And remember, they are your diamond headquarters. Absolutely the best prices, bar none, on diamonds anywhere in Central PA. And of course, the finest gemstones in the world today, from sapphires to tanzanite. Now is the time to let them make you an original. Blair Brothers Goldsmiths, your diamond headquarters, Golden Strip. The Clothier in the heart of downtown Williamsport has the biggest selection of the state and all the top name brands. Vineyard Vines, Barber, Tommy Bahama, Sport Coats by Jack Victor and Hart Shafter and Marks. Now did Babe Bear make his decision?
Francis, this is the look.
Babe, promise me you're going to wear this on the football game show.
You know I will, Francis.
The Clothier, West 4th, downtown Williamsport. The new new destination for food, fun, and all the big games is here. It Scores Sports Bar and Grill inside Liberty Arena in the Chaos Fun Zone, downtown Williamsport, with 12 beer taps, rotating craft beers, incredible food from the Mile High Nachos, wings, pizza, burgers, and more, and 15 HD screens, the NFL Sunday Ticket, all the big games, all the food. Scores Sports Bar and Grill. Hey, we're back here, Fairfield for Fair Deals pregame show. Rick Quigley with us, and boy, the state-of-the-art Fairfield Toyota. You guys have done well here.
This has been a great location for Toyota, and Toyota is, of course, hot as could be. And as Dan Goldman will fill you in on the great success with Toyota this year.
Well, Dan, you've got a lot of great 2019s we've looked at. You've got, obviously, you've talked Tacoma, Tundra, and so much more. Let's talk about your deals that you have on Toyota and how highly they're ranked in the nation and in the world.
Well, we haven't seen incentives to the levels that they've been this year so far. And with resale value by the very trusted Kelley Blue Book website, we have the number 1, number 2, and number 3 in resale value. The Tacoma number 1, Tundra number 2, and the 4Runner number 3.
Okay, a lot of excitement, too, about these great 2019s. Going to be a great year. You guys sell a lot of Toyotas out of here in Central PA.
Boy, we sure do, and it's due to our great employees, our leader, and great prices.
And a great service
after the sale.
Yeah, I was just going to say, service after the sale. Guys, congratulations on the great run with Fairfield Toyota. Good luck for a great 2019.
Thanks, Gary. Good luck to you, too.
Check it out. Fairfield for Fair Deals.
Kiss 1027, the 80s to now.
From Montoursville this afternoon. Hi again, everybody. Gary Crispin along with Babe Bear and our Rennie Road Armel All-State Game of the Week. First ever time the Millionaires have played here against Montoursville. They played here a lot of times in District 4 playoff games. And the Warriors have one win over Williamsport. They haven't played a lot over the years. And that was 11 years ago, 2008. Stunning upset. Jamie Spencer was the head coach of the Warriors. And they walked into the Magic Dome and pulled a big upset win in that game. Let's set our starting lineups for this ball game tonight. For the Millionaires, Amir Elsie, who I think is going to be a key running that point. The veteran Marcus Simmons, Nasir Jones, and Isaac Ritter inside, and a sharpshooting guard in Ethan Williams. They need to get him hot for the outside. He's a guy capable of breaking a game open, hitting the three. As we'll see the Millionaires coming out on the floor, head coach Alan Taylor and assistant coach DeMar Wright, couple of guys that played for Pete White in their own right for the Williamsport Millionaires. As Elsie and company comes out, there's Jones. These guys getting better and better, but they've had a tough year with a really tough schedule this season. Jones, a 6'2 sophomore. Elsie's a junior at 5'9. The veteran Simmons going to Westchester in football, 5'11 senior. Ethan Williams, the shooting guard, and Isaac Ritter will be banging in the middle. Ritter getting better and better. He needs a big game inside with Jones to counter Dylan Bauer, the veteran inside, and Austin Lowe.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you talk about that win back in 2008 to show you how huge that win was for Montoursville. Montoursville got eliminated at the district level, never made it to the state playoff. The Millionaires lost to Chester, the eventual state champion, in the state playoffs.
You see Peyton Messina getting the start. He's just playing better and better. Dylan Young running the point. Dylan Bauer, the veteran, number 15, coming out. There's Austin Lowe and Brandon Good. The other starter, we're going to see Hunter Shear coming off the bench. He's a sharp shooting three-point shooter. But Messina will get the start in this ball game today. So it should be fun to see how they match up. The defending District 4 4A champions, and with only one starter back, 15-4, Mike Messina's really happy about that.
Yeah, well, you know, I think you're absolutely right. Shear will be in the ball game because they're going to need his shooting from the outside at one time or another, maybe just to break momentum. On the other hand, the speed of the Millionaires has to be your initial concern, and I think that Messina will handle the speed a little bit better than Shear.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the matchup right here. Millionaires 5-12 coming in, but played maybe their best game last Saturday, the second, beating a pretty good Northeastern team and doing what they're capable of doing. You see glimpses of a team playing well, but one of the biggest keys that Alan Taylor says, the ability to put a team away and make the plays down the stretch, and they're going to have to do it here. This will not be an easy game here against Montoursville, that is for sure, playing at the Warrior Gym. Lowe and Jones, tap control Warriors. Here comes Dylan Young, who really has helped lift this team running the point. Gives it back to Bowers, going to be a bump and a foul against Jones. Just like that, team foul one against Williamsport Millionaires. Warriors are a deliberate team. They want to be patient, want to lock down in that zone defense. They're a team capable of shooting the three very well, but Warriors going to see some speed as Bauer floats and hits. Dylan Bauer for a 2-0 Warrior lead.
Hits a little floater from the side, but nice move by Bauer.
Amir Elzy run the point. They're in that 2-3 zone. Going to be a bump away from the ball. See, that foul is going to go against. Let's double check. Going to go against Marcus Simmons. The inbound. This Montoursville Warrior team shoots pretty well from the free throw line. They did not want to put them there. Young took steps. Little indecision, drug that pivot foot, and they turned it over. 2-0 Warriors. As you're watching live at webweeklylive.com, on Facebook, and of course our own cablesportslive.com. It'll be our final regular season basketball game. We've got District 4 and Northeast Regional Wrestling coming up, and the District 4 basketball playoffs. Simmons tried to feed inside, kick by Good. Jerry and White get it back. Millionaires played a really tough schedule to start this year.
Yeah, well, you know, there's only one team that doesn't have a winning record, and they're 500 that they've played so far this year. So practically every team has a winning record that the Millionaires have played.
They actually opened by beating defending 6A champion Reading in the very first game. Williams trying to get it to Ritter. Good defense, Good. Knocked it away. Here comes Peyton Messina. He's really shot the ball well this last half of the season. Young takes the jumper off the mark. Millionaires will bring it back down. Simmons dishes. Elzy penetrates. Little double clutch in the lane, and Amir Elzy, that's what he's able to do. He had 17 second half points in the Loyal Sock overtime loss, but showed flurries of greatness there for the junior guard. Bauer, the senior, kept alive low. Hustle rebound Dylan Young. And Williams comes out with it. Transition. Ritter can't finish and lost the handle.
A little bit low pass to Ritter.
Isaac Ritter played tight end for the Millionaires in football this season, but coming off 14 points against Northeastern.
Yeah.
They need a big game out of the big guy inside, try to neutralize a guy like Lowe or Power.
Man, I think they're trying to get the ball to him, but they just haven't been able to connect so far.
Tied at 2. Bauer against Jones. Kick back to Young. Dylan Young's going to step back for the 3. Can't hit it. Simmons up the lane. Going to have to bring it back out again. Warriors doing a good job getting back, taking away the transition. Elsie. Kick back. Simmons for 3.
Good job.
Williams from deep. Won't go in. The Millionaires have had trouble at times hitting that 3 ball behind the arc. Although some games they've shot it very well and normally have struggled against a team that packs in the zone well, takes away the middle, and forces them from the outside. Jones has 2 personal fouls in the game. Team foul 3, that's huge for a big guy in the middle in Nasir Jones.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I didn't see that foul on Jones.
Young kicks away, comes back to the Millionaires. Tied at 2-2. Gary Crispin and Bay Bear from Montoursville.
Elsie will bring it up.
Elsie, junior guard. Marcus Simmons headed to Westchester to play football. Williams, Ritter, going to turn and try to put it in against Lowe on the spin move. Dumps up short. Bauer the rebound. Warriors in transition of their own. Finishing. Dylan Young scores his 4-2. Good job getting that outlet away by Lowe on the miss by Ritter. Here comes Elsie. Warriors up 2. 15-4 Montoursville. Looks to be the wild card team. They'll get to the Heartland Conference Tournament Thursday and Friday at Chickalimic. Good feed. Ritter got it low. Williams reaches back in. It's going to be a foul on a reach-in foul against Williams. Millionaires all of a sudden team foul 4 could put this Warrior team to the line early in the first half of the game. That could be a big key.
They're running Williams on the baseline, side to side. All right, that time the ball got to him actually off the deflection, and he couldn't put it in and then commits the foul. So the Millionaires right now are kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
Austin Lowe from 3. Young got the rebound, takes it up and hits. Dylan Young is tough.
Yeah.
Started in football as a defensive back, worked his way in the starting lineup for a team that got to the PIAA, and Simmons delivers the 3 to cut into 6-5. They need leadership out of Simmons in this game.
Yeah, they do. And Young, as you're right, is playing really well. I mean, he's not intimidated or anything. I mean, he takes the ball to the basket. He's smooth.
Bauer to Peyton Messina. Good. There's Young again. He'll take the 3. It will not go. Here comes Elsie on the break. Williams finishes and had it partially blocked. Bauer got up. It's going to be a little contact. Will be a foul against, it would appear to be Dylan Bauer. Let's look and see.
Yeah, it's going to be against Bauer.
It will be Bauer.
And it's going to be with the body. He got a clean hit, block on the ball, but got him with the body.
Ethan Williams to the free throw line for the Williamsport Millionaires. Averages about 12 a game. 82% at the free throw line of the season. And Williams puts it in to tie the game at 6-6. This game was originally scheduled to be a Friday night game and moved to a Saturday game, giving you a little bit of a Saturday playoff atmosphere here at the Warrior Gym in Montoursville. Williams again for the Millionaire lead. 7-6. That is their first lead of this ball game.
Berger comes into the ball game for Montoursville. Good will sit down.
Dylan Bauer, he was a key down the stretch for a Warrior team that beat Mifflinburg and got to the PIAA. They won their first district title last year since 1985 for Mike Messina's club, and there's another walk and the travel by Bauer. Dylan Bauer peaked, babe, at the right time last year. Was a real key down the stretch for a Warrior team that won their first district title in 33 years.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Bauer did a great job with a crossover there, but then shuffled his feet when he got to the basket.
Williams trying to attack the zone. Jumper Simmons. Simmons out to a good start. He's got 5 early points. And the Millionaires' largest lead at 3-9-6. All this can do is help Montoursville with the speed of the Millionaires' playoff time coming up. Takeaway, Bauer, Messina. Shoots a deep 3, won't go. Hustle, rebound, coming out again. Who got hot the last time we saw them against Loyalsock. Messina kept alive Berger. Bauer looking for Lowe. Can't find him. The ball is going to be kicked away and out of bounds. Millionaires' Rymir Brown is in the ball game. Brown and Cole Johnson gave them major bench points against Loyalsock the last time we saw this club in that overtime loss, 83-78, 2 weeks ago.
And Alan Taylor right now is playing for the fourth quarter. He's going to give guys some leg rest here in the early part of the ball game with the lead.
Millionaires on the break trying to extend the lead. Nyman was in the intended player. Now Connor Nyman's going to reach in and foul Young. Millionaires team foul 5 in this ball game. Jerry White lead 9-6 in the game. And Hunter Shear comes in the ball game. He's a guy that can flat out shoot it from three-point land when he gets hot.
And right now that's what Mike Messina's looking for, somebody to shoot the ball.
Here comes Young, low-scoring first quarter, 2:23 to play. Young has been a real key for this team since taking over that point guard job early in the season. The miss, Elsie. Little stop and start to Ritter, who finishes and it won't go in. Ritter back up low, and over the top is Ritter in a foul. And that's going to be team foul number 6. One more. They put him in the front end of 1-1.
Yeah, and we're only 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, so there's a whole quarter left. Only one team foul on Montoursville, so they're not in any trouble at all.
Here comes Hunter Shear against Connor Nyman. It was a good zone breaker himself. Lowe is free and lays it in.
Can't happen. That can't happen. Somebody broke down there.
Somebody did not pick up Lowe. Elsie, the answer on the other end. He's going to draw the foul. There, Elsie has that big first quick step.
Elsie has a nice quick step, and he's nice hang time. When he goes up in the air, he has a chance to much time to double clutch, pick up ground, and get a shot off.
Game of the week brought to you by Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance. Route 15, Montgomery Pike, the amazing Biters Sleep Center. They've got it all. Big part of our town since 1966. They're open every day. Get out to Biters. Elsie, Millionaires lead by 1, 9-8. Second shot will not go. Ritter, the putback will not stay in. Boy, they need those. Elsie, putback. Brown is fouled. The foul against Lowe. And say every time Ramir Brown comes in the ballgame, he ignites the team.
You're right. You're right. Him and Johnson are played well off the bench. We haven't seen Johnson yet.
We're going to see the Warriors get Jake Sims into the ball game. Started the game against Loyalsock last time we saw this team when Lowe was out with the injury, 11-8. Millionaires by 3. Pushes it up, Berger. That is his shot. Off the mark, put back. Young in and out, it won't go. Bauer goes up and gets fouled. It'll be team foul 7. It'll be the act of shooting. They're going to shoot the bonus the rest of the way.
I want to see who that was called on. It was called on Brown, number 25.
Yeah, team foul 7.
Yeah.
We still have 1:22 to play in this first period. Shot goes down. They've got it to a 2-point game, 11-9. Dave Aaron trying to get my voice back as of yesterday. You might have been doing this game.
I know.
Did a lot of treatment between yesterday and today. Simmons coming out that right side of the arc. Nyman touches it back. Elsie, 1:05 to play. Millionaires by 2, first period. Here on Cable Sports, you're watching live here at WebWeeklyLive.com, Facebook, and CableSportsLive.com. Nice look away pass. Ritter got it down to Brown to score. Brown's 4th off the bench. It's 13-9, score of the game. Nice pass by Ritter.
Yeah, absolutely. That was great.
The answer by Shear, front of the rim. Gives it back to Shear. Bauer can't give him too many open looks, and Shear hits it to make it 13-11. That's going to be a 2. Simmons, the answer from 3, and knocks down the 3 for a 16-11 lead. Their largest at 5. He's got 8 first-quarter points.
And Simmons is really putting some points up right now. That's his second 3.
Jumper, Sims won't go. Rebound kept alive. Bowery, Young with 14, and Young fades and hits. That cut it to a 16-13 ball game. Here come the Millionaires. One big step, but a push and a foul. Foul's going to go against Montoursville. Would be their 4th team foul in this first period of the game.
Peyton Messina will come into the ball game. Good will set down. Good has had a good first period.
I mean Young.
Or Young, I mean, excuse me.
And Young, that's going to be a first foul against him. 16-13. Good dish. Up goes Brown. LZ the assist for a 5-point lead again.
Yeah,
18-13. Pretty play. We'll take time. We've got a good first quarter. From the Warrior Gym, Williamsport 18, Montoursville 13. This is the Rennie Road Armel Allstate Game of the Week. Rennie Road Armel Allstate Insurance. Rennie, congratulations. 40 years and, boy, no end in sight. You're not retiring. You love what you do.
Oh, exactly. And taking care of the customer and being there in their time of need is the most important thing about this business. We are available to customers 24/7. Everybody has our home, our office, and our cell numbers. We never refuse to take a call or take care of people when they need it.
Rennie Road Armel, Allstate Insurance.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield. For fair deals, you're gonna love us.
18-13. Millionaires by 5. We played 1. Cable Sports and our 32nd season, the Rennie Road Armel Allstate Game. Maybe we're getting to the point season we love. The postseason's going to be a lot of fun coming back. That's going to be great. Both teams, this is a great tune-up game for both teams. Millionaires are a team that could actually, with a win today, fall to number 2, believe it or not, in the District 2-4 playoffs.
Well, hey, 3 out of the 4 teams have losing records. So, you know, you get anywhere, but you want to stay away from being number 4 where they are as of right now.
Warriors do a little double team on that ball. Going to be a bump. It's going to be a quick Mike Messina timeout. We'll take the 30. We'll take a break. 18-13. Millionaires. We'll be back. Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliances, 1966. Family owned, everything you need. Eric Biter, what's hot right now here?
What's hot right now is our sleep center. We've got one of the largest selections of mattresses in the area. Don't forget to add the adjustable base so you can go ahead and do that computer work or iPad work while you're sitting in bed. We've got motion furniture so you can watch the big game. And in the appliance department, tons of color. We've got black stainless, we've got slate, we've got it all.
Nobody does it like Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance, Route 15, South Side. Millionaires in a Mike Messina timeout. 18-13. Alan Taylor talks it over with his guys. Millionaires by 5, largest lead they've had in this ball game.
Ramir Brown into the ball game for the Millionaires.
Brown had 6 first-quarter points. Montoursville stayed close with 5 offensive rebounds. They turned into points.
Also into the ball game, Ramir Brown's into the ball game for the Millionaires.
And Cole Johnson.
And Cole Johnson's all.
There's a foul against Brown. And got a little out of control. That's going to be his second personal foul of the ball game. And that's going to be team foul number 8. It's the last thing the Millionaires need to do to get into foul trouble down here early at Montoursville, because the Warriors can burn you at the free throw line. They shoot as a team. The Montoursville Warriors shoot about 63%. They've got a couple of guys who can flat out burn you. Game of the week brought to you by our friends at Chaos Fun Zone, Liberty Arena. Score Sports Bar and Grill, the home of Liberty Lanes, Fly World, Level Up Arcade, Laser Quest, Laser Tag. It is the fun place 7 days a week. Great place for great food, 15 high-def screens to watch all the games after the game. Score Sports Bar and Grill under one roof, Liberty Arena, downtown Williamsport. 18-14, Millionaires by 4. Johnson steps back and knocks down a 3. Williamsport's largest lead, babe, at 7.
Yeah. The Millionaires have some depth. I mean, they're really starting to develop a lot of young players throughout this season.
Well, they've got a young team, there's no doubt. And some young guys in the JV team. JV's won the game. Montoursville get out to a big early lead in the JV game. Williamsport won it going away. Elsing. Nyman had it blocked, and a block by Shear. Take it away. The rebound low. Great block by Shear. Got all ball. Shear running that point. He'll take the 3 down deep and knock it down. When he's hot, he's hot.
And that's where Shear plays his biggest game. You were down by your largest score, and you put Shear in a ball game. He hits a 3, and all of a sudden you're back in.
Yeah, you're down 7. Now you're down 4. 21-17. Elsing. And again, trying to lock him down in that 2-3. They go backdoor cut. Simmons, great pass that time.
Good job by Simmons at using his body to keep the defenders off of him. Got an easy shot.
He's got 10 in the ball game. Shear's going to look for Lowe, and the quarterback finds his man. Shear threw for 2,000 yards and 30 touchdowns to the junior QB and a really good Montoursville team this past year. Cole Johnson steps back for another 3. Won't go. Bauer position for the rebound. 23-19. Messina, one step to the hole. Floats, won't go. Good. Kept it alive. There's Shear's shot again. That time it will not stay. Hustle, rebound, kicked away from Lowe. Kept it alive. Back to Shear. There's Bauer. One step to the hole. Penetrates. Got too far in. And missed an easy shot, 23-19. Elsing gives it to Brown, who gets hammered. It's either good or low. We'll see who that foul's going to go against with 4:58 until halftime. Good tune-up for the playoffs for sure.
Foul's going to go against Good.
Warriors are 15-4. Of course, right now Danville 18-2 in 4A. Millionaires playing over there at Wilkes-Barre-Scranton area. In 6A, we'll play a make-up game this week against Hazleton on the road. In a game that they're certainly capable of winning later on next week.
It's certainly going to show you where they stand as far as playing Hazleton, because if they're number 4 at the finish, they'll play Hazleton in the first round. Hazleton's the only team with a winning record. And then if they get up to 3 or 2, they're going to play another team which they have a good chance of winning.
Dylan Young trying to go to Lowe, who kept it alive and kicked it away. And it comes back to the Millionaires. Now it's going to come back to Montoursville as Millionaires going to get a couple of new guys in this ball game. And it looks like James Evan McQuay will come in the game. He's a 5'11 sophomore guard. Lowe sneaks in and scores. He's been quiet so far in this ball game for Austin Lowe. Going to be his 6th point of the game, but a quiet 6 for the leading scorer. And cuts it down to 2.
That was a good hit and bounce pass. I don't know how he got it through. There was a couple of Millionaire players there. They never got eye contact on the ball, and it slipped through.
Millionaires have a lot of new guys. Johnson, that ball kicked away. They've got Mackay Gross is in the ball game, 35. Tyler Fosnot in the game. Elsie remains in. Johnson is in. And Evans McQuay. So wholesale changes Millionaires. Bauer, back door to Lowe, can't hang on, they turn it over.
And I'll tell you what, that was a nice entry pass by Bauer. Just couldn't get the hands on it.
Millionaires normally go only about 8 deep, but today they're going to their bench early on this game, trying to get some fresh legs. But a lot of good young guys. Talking to DeMar Wright, the assistant coach, before the game about the upside of some of these young Millionaires, some talented young guys coming up. Elsie Evans McQuay, Fosnot in the corner. Feeding low. The turnaround is blocked by Lowe. And a shot by Gross. Messina keeps it alive. Young is wide open. Can't hit it. There's going to be a bump and a foul trying to save the ball. It's a foul against the Millionaires. It'll be their 9th team foul of the first half of this game.
And that'll go against Isley, I think. Let's take a look.
That's going to go against, let's double check. That's going to be against Elzey.
Yeah.
Amir Elzey picks it up. That's going to be his first personal foul, team foul 9. And Dylan Young to the free throw line where he hits it 75% of the year, averages close to 10 points a game. 5'10" sophomore guard who's been a key. Talked to some opposing coaches who said they think Young has been instrumental in the energy of this young Montoursville team. Game of the week brought to you by Dolly's Diner. Golden Stripping here in Montoursville, and soon comes to Williamsport, and Josh Berger finishes to tie the game at 23.
Nice give and go, and a good entry pass by Lowe. Berger puts it up and gets the basket. We're tied up.
Simmons on that left wing, back to Elzey. Trying to keep the Millionaires out of transition. Kick back. Jumper deep will not go by Gross. Put back is up and good, Millionaires. Millionaires by 2, 25-23. Bauer, little crossover, takes his man up the lane. The pump fake won't go. They've gotten a piece of it. Here comes Elzey. Amir Elzey runs the break, throws the ball away, and they turn it over again.
They're coming down the middle. They're coming down the middle when they drive to the basket, and they can go either way. So that sets up your players. And if you kind of lean to one side, you're maybe coming to that side. But they throw the ball away a lot trying to get it in deep. Sometimes I think they actually should stop and take the shot. Going to be a personal foul called, or a charging foul called against Good.
It's got to be
Young. I'm sorry, Young.
It's got to be Young, and that'll be team foul number 6 as Simmons hit the deck. Berger comes out of the ball game. Got some good minutes out of him. Ritter comes back for the Millionaires. Sherian White going deep to the bench. Makai Gross, 5'11" freshman in there. James Evans McQuay. Ritter. And the other starters, Simmons and Elzey.
I'm looking through the lineup here, and I don't see anybody that hasn't been in this ball game yet.
Down the lane, Evans McQuay enters and hits. Down in the paint, good, heads up, moves, splits 2 defenders and puts it in, 27-23. 5'11" sophomore guard, big upside to his career as a Millionaire. Young off the miss. Elzey picks up the loose ball. In transition, Warriors get back in a hurry. Up the lane, Simmons gives it inside. Pretty play as he gives it back to Gross, who lays it in.
Simmons with a nice entry pass. He drew the defense to him, threw a little bounce pass underneath for an easy shot.
Dylan Young back to Shear. Minute 43 to play in the half. Good ball game from Montoursville. Bauer knocks it down.
They needed that.
Senior veteran cuts it back to a 4-point game. Millionaires' largest lead was at 7 in this game. Simmons, little floater, knocks it down for 2. Takes that lead back. He's got 12 first half points, 31-25, our score of the game.
For Montoursville right now, they can't give up too many baskets.
Messina knocked to the floor, got twisted around, may have hurt the ankle or foot, and they tried to throw the ball to him, and he may be coming out. Now they're going to bring Berger back in. Messina comes out. He's a little bit of pain. They're taking a look at his right ankle. 31-25 Millionaires, trying to win their 6th game of the season. Nyman checks in for the Millionaires. James Evans McQuay scored off the bench, and he's going to sit down. Here comes Williamsport, walks it up with 1:07 until halftime. Warriors who only beat Williamsport once, and they haven't played a lot, but they beat him, pulled the upset, the Magic down back in 08. Simmons with 48. Nyman. Normally bring him in against his own. He's a good three-point shooter. With 40 seconds. Right now, the Millionaires trying to play for a good final shot to take some time off and extend that lead.
Now, the Millionaires were doing a good job of pushing the ball to the basket, and I think it's maybe a little bit too early to hold it back here. I think they could have taken another shot at the basket.
31-25 with 20. And Simmons is going to wait till about 10 seconds, start to get in that play to try to get a backdoor cut, maybe open look to score and extend the lead with 8, with 7. Elsie, Simmons from 3. Got to be a push and a whistle and a foul back down here. And they're going to look at Isaac Ritter. Ritter picks up a foul, and Simmons had an open look for 3. It'll be team foul 10 Millionaires. And it's going to be Ritter's second foul of this ball game.
Now you got Jones and Ritter both with 2 fouls on them, so that could play.
Warriors get the final shot, but they threw it away. And the Millionaires get it back with 1.3 in the clock until halftime. 31-25 our score.
Rare mistake by Young.
Millionaires trying to get a good touch, and maybe touch and to the not enough by Elsie. And that's it. Halftime, 31-24. Millionaires lead the Warriors. We'll take a quick timeout. Halftime coming up. Fairfield for Fair Deals halftime show. This is the Rennie Road Armel Allstate Game of the Week. Rennie Road Armel Allstate Insurance, 40 years in the business. Rennie, it's flown by, and you still love what you do. Congratulations.
Exactly. The key for me is I enjoy my job. I'm thankful for all the clients we've had. I'm thankful for people we've been helped through many terrible circumstances, from fires to floods to death in the family. It's different than a lot of jobs. You become part of the family. You're there when people need you.
Rennie Road Armel, Allstate Insurance. Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliances, 1966. Family owned, everything you need. Eric Biter, what's hot right now here?
What's hot right now is our sleep center. We've got one of the largest selections of mattresses in the area. Don't forget to add the adjustable base so you can go ahead and do that computer work or iPad work while you're sitting in bed. We've got motion furniture so you can watch the big game. And in the appliance department, tons of color. We've got black stainless, we've got slate, we've got it all.
Nobody does it like Biter's Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance, Route 15, Southside. Dolly's Diner behind Rita's Italian Ice, just off the Golden Strip, is Loyal Sock's answer to cheers, where everyone knows your name. For the best in home-style breakfast and lunch, 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Dolly's Diner, homemade breakfast, homemade lunches here in Loyal Sock Township. And where any food worth eating a lot of.
Dolly's Diner, behind Rita's, just off the Golden Strip. Everybody's talking about the new Chaos Fun Zone in the heart of downtown Williamsport, the go-to place for big kids and little kids and all kinds of fun. Chaos has everything from 12 brand spanking new boutique bowling lanes, the only laser tag venue in the area, over 40 arcade games that satisfy your inner gamer, indoor trampoline at Fly World, complete with slam dunk hoops and dodgeball court. Perfect place for birthday parties and corporate events. And don't forget about the great food and fun and all the games at Scores Sports Bar and Grill inside Chaos, the premier sports destination with 12 beer taps and all kind of great rotating craft beers. Plus 15 HD screens and the NFL Sunday ticket for all the big games. And then the Liberty Arena for leagues and tournaments, clinics, and a variety of sports, including soccer, baseball, softball, and more. Don't miss it. It's Chaos, the Chaos Fun Zone, the hot new place in Central PA.
Ray-Ban, Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, Maui Jim, Costa, Gucci, Wiley X. Price Optical has the widest selection of sunglass eyewear in the area. Attention gas workers and outdoorsmen and women. Wiley X sunglasses are ANSI safety rated and military ballistic certified. At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing you complete quality eyewear. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear.
We're back. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show. Gary Crispin, Babe Bear. Millionaires lead 31-25 at halftime. Good ball game. A little playoff tune-up for both of these teams. Let's first, before we get into what happened in this first half, let's talk Price Optical Athlete of the Week. This week, St. John Newman playing at a high level, and a veteran doing well, Jaden Chofie, had 26 in the ball game against Sullivan County. He had bunch of rebounds, 5 block shots, and Jaden Chofie down the stretch for Newman could certainly help guide this team to a district title. They're playing well. Jaden Chofie, congratulations. Senior who's done well, played football, Loyal Sock, basketball for Newman all 4 years, and he's a key. 13 rebounds, 26 points.
Well, you know, there's no doubt about it. Newman is playing much better here at the end of the season. They had a rough start early on. They're getting ready for the playoffs, and Jaden Chofie's going to be a key. They need some people in there that are going to be able to score and get rebounds and do things you need to do to win playoff games.
Jaden Chofie, Price Optical Athlete of the Week. We'll take time out. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit more Fairfield for Fair Deals halftime show. Millionaires lead by 6. We'll be back. Hey guys, we're back here in Lewisburg. It's the Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show. Gary Crispin with Rick Quigley, Denny Spots. What a location, Rick. I know of all these locations, you're really proud of this one.
Love this one, Denny. It's a brand new, great facility. Everything's brand new here, right on 15. Great location with over 400 cars in stock.
Yeah, you're talking about a huge selection, Denny. Cadillac continues to evolve and be very hot as it evolves even younger and sportier, and what a lineup of caddies.
Yeah, the Cadillac line has really come around in the last few years with being a premier luxury brand. The technology, the features that they put in these things are amazing. We've got new models coming out every 6 months for the next few years. And
what about the car that drives itself? Which one is that? I know you're going to get me in that car.
Yes, a CT6 will actually drive itself down the highway hands-free.
Wow.
And it's pretty amazing.
Great experience.
Yeah, I imagine. And the Escalade is always big. And of course, you talk about Chevy. You've got a great lineup of Chevys right here in the showroom. Talk about sporty, hot cars.
From Camaros to Silverados, Equinox, Tahoes, we have everything, and we have a huge selection. The 18s are going fast.
And of course, the 19s, they're here. Check it out. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac. Rick, you know, Silverado, a huge seller, and you got to talk about service. That's something you're most proud of. Service is what you guys do best.
That's our top priority, and we have services number one here, and we will continue to be that, along with our best pricing.
Absolutely. Check it out. Fairfield for Fair Deals. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac, Route 15, Lewisburg, PA. We're back with more halftime right after this.
River Valley Transit has partnered with the Community Arts Center for its 4th year to provide a free show shuttle service for the 2018 and 2019 season. Park downtown, grab a bite to eat, ride the show shuttle to the CAC, then after the show, have the show shuttle return you to your car. The show shuttle operates in 4 15-minute loops starting 1 hour prior to the show. The show shuttle operates 2 loops following the show, one starting 10 minutes after the show, and the second loop starting 30 minutes after the show. The show shuttle offers 5 stops, including the Community Arts Center. This service is only available for select shows. For more information, please visit caclive.com.
Hey, we're back. Halftime. Fairfield Chevy Cadillac halftime show. Gary Crispin and Babe Bear. Millionaires lead by 6, 31-25 at halftime. And certainly got themselves a little bit of foul trouble. They've got some guys with extra fouls coming in. They got to team foul 10. Montoursville hanging around in this ball game. It should be a great second half. Let's take a look at a River Valley Transit first half big play. And you can pick a lot of these. I think we're going to see Rymir Brown finish underneath Ritter. Nice assist. Isaac Ritter at the baseline. Brown comes off the bench. Millionaires with 13 bench points to 7 for Montoursville. And Brown had 6 in the first half. Marcus Simmons leads with a dozen. Young and Bauer and Lowe, all with 6 points. Shear had 5 coming off the bench.
I think the biggest thing in the first half that you got to look at is how many players Alan Taylor got into that ball game. I think he emptied the entire bench. Everybody had a chance to play, and still they have the lead. Now you go into the second half, you're going to have legs, you're going to have speed. Plus you got some experience out of some guys that we didn't see in the earlier game that we did with the Millionaires.
And one other big key in the first half of the game, Warriors doing a good job on the offensive board. 6 rebounds, 16 to 15, but 8 were offensive boards, and many of those were second chance points for the Warriors of Montoursville. They trail Williamsport by 6, 31-25, Millionaires' largest lead at 7. They lead 31-25 right now at halftime. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Stick around. Second half coming up. Cherry and white against the blue and gold here in the Borough. We'll be back. Hey guys, back here at Biters, it all started with appliances. 1966, grandfathers selling appliances from the garage many years ago, and now you've evolved bigger and better than ever. And Eric Biter, I'm telling you, tell me what is hot this year.
Right now it's color. In the appliance industry, you're going to see colors like slate, and behind us we've got some black stainless, one of the hottest colors that's out right now.
You've got a tag up here. Show me what that means, because I think it means you've got the lowest prices when it comes to appliances.
That's right. On these tags go out, they scrape our website and our competitors' website, so we know that we're priced right for all the product that we have on our floor.
Absolutely. So many great things that you have. All right. Tell me more about how you can get an item that maybe you don't have right now. You can turn it around and get it pretty quickly, right?
We can. We have access to a distribution center in Harrisburg with $29 million worth of inventory. If they have it in stock, we'll have it within 24 hours.
Everything under the sun, and a great display that you have right here. Let's talk about this. Fantastic.
This is GE's hot color right now, the black stainless. This is the most popular color that we have on our floor.
Lowest pricing, best selection, Biters since 1966. Eric, thanks.
Thank you, Gary.
Biters, furniture, mattress, and appliance, South Williamsport. Check them out today. Jim Moff & Associates. You've been at it for 30-plus years. The biggest kick you must get is helping so many people out achieve the proper retirement with the money they really need, right?
Correct. Now, there's some folks that really don't have a lot of assets, but we're able to help them to achieve financial success for retirement. A little bit of discipline and some savings each month will get them there.
Jim Moff & Associates, moffandassociates.com.
Kiss 1027, the 80s to now.
We are back for the Warrior Jam. Gary Crispin along with Dave Bear and our Rennie Road Armel All-State Game of the Week. As this Millionaire basketball team certainly wanting to get their 6th win down here. The Warriors playing them tough. Yep. And it's going to be an interesting second half to see how it shapes up right here.
Yeah, it is. And, Williamsport dodged a bullet in that first half. They had a lot of fouls in the first quarter, got into the bonus in the second half, but then didn't foul and didn't really have an effect on them.
Millionaires, a couple of games to go. The Warriors, of course, finishing with a lot of games here at the tail end of the year. 15-4, a couple of more games to go after this one. And, of course, the Heartland Conference tournament getting underway Thursday and Friday, Chickalini. Right now, the Warriors appear to be the wild card team to get in, along with Mount Carmel, Sauk, and the Danville Ironmen. So going to be some interesting games there before we get into district play the week after that.
Well, they're going to come out with the starting 5. We haven't seen Jones since he got that second foul early in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was big. Jones had 2 quick fouls. We didn't see him the rest of the way. So a fresh Jones coming in. Dylan Young. Warriors get that opening inbound. Messina goes backdoor cut to good. Can't hold on. They turn it over. Warriors are going to try to not get in a running game. Try to be deliberate, be patient, get good looks. Force the Millionaires to hit that 3-point shot. And certainly jam up the middle with Lowe in the middle against Ritter and Jones. Of course, battling Bauer and Lowe inside. Elsie, entry pass, taken away Lowe. Try to get it inside to Jones.
Bad pass.
Here comes Young back down the other way.
There was nothing good about that pass. The man was covered, and to throw a bounce pass to boot and not go over the top just double complicated it.
Messina on that right wing. Bauer down the lane. It's the open man, cuts in for 2. Messina, a great look throw, and picks up the assist to cut it back down to 31-27. Deep jumper, the answer. Downtown is Ethan Williams. We haven't seen him for a while.
But that was a big shot from the outside.
Williams extends the Millionaires' lead to their largest at 7. Had a couple of 7-point leads in the first half of this game. The ball's kicked away and turned over Warriors. Hall of Fame baseball 2019 class, Mike Messina, the head coach of this team, has done a great job bringing basketball and the program so far back at Montoursville. District title a year ago, and a team that will contend again to defend their title this year in 4A.
Good turnover.
Stolen back, Williams lays it up and in. Good job by Williams staying with the play, takes it away for an easy bucket, and Williamsport has their largest lead at 9, 36-27. Williams on the steal again, the quickness of the backcourt. Young reaches in for the foul, and probably a good one there. As he
It was a good foul, but I think that's going to be that may be the 3rd foul. Yes, it is on Young.
Dylan Young's going to have to come out. He's certainly a key run in the point, the energy of this basketball team, and he's going to have to sit down.
And that's rare. He usually protects the ball fairly well. Millionaires have some speed that he hasn't seen possibly. Good turnover.
Good job that time. Shear comes out with a loose ball.
Lowe
rushes it up to good. Lowe finishes for 2, and Lowe goes down, slips, but he's going to be all right. Well, that's the last thing they need. He came off that twisted ankle. 36-29 score in the ball game. Lowe is going to pick up. It's going to be the foul, the 3rd against the Williamsport Millionaires. Foul at the tail end of the play. And Austin Lowe goes to the free throw line. The foul against Nasir Jones, who's got to come out of the game already. His 3rd personal foul of the afternoon. And Lowe, the 3-point play. He's got 9 points. Or let's check that. That should be 11 points for Lowe, 36-30. Lowe is our impact player, 6'6" in the middle. And a double check it will be 9 points. Elsie gives it to Ritter, head of the circle. Williams good sharing the ball, good ball movement. When the Millionaires share the ball, they're dangerous. That time, taking the eye off is Ritter as they turn the ball over. That's one thing, they've had guys trying to be the guy to step up as opposed to being team ball, and that's been a problem with this team. When they play as a team, they've been really good. Good, finishes underneath, missed the layup. Ritter got the rebound.
Good hustle by Simmons, threw him off there.
Here comes Elsie, rushes it up. Williams 1 step to the hole, gives it back to Elsie. Baseline drive, dishes to Ritter. It's kicked out of bounds.
I think that was Bauer that knocked that out of bounds. It was either Lowe or Bauer.
Cole Johnson's going to come back in the ball game. Ritter's going to sit down. Cole Johnson has given him some big bench help all season long.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, he's doing a good job here.
And there's Rymier Brown. Every time Brown comes in the game, he scores. He's got 8. 38-30. Millionaires bench points have been the big key in this ball game. Good. Boy, hard down. Boy, you heard them hit in a hurry. Finished by Bauer, 38-32, right in front of us. Both Johnson and Good hit the deck. Shear hits the deck at the other end. And there's going to be a foul against the Millionaires again.
Yep, that's going to be a player possession foul.
It'll be Elsie. It'll be his second personal foul of the ball game. Team foul 2 in the second half. Millionaires with a 6-point lead.
Yeah, Shear did a great job of getting in position there, taking the charge.
We're going to take a short 30-second timeout. 5:01 to play third period. Cable Sports 38-32 Millionaires. We'll be back.
BJ's Steak and Rib House, a Central PA classic since 1982, has done it again. They have perfected the authentic wood-fired Neapolitan pizza. It is unlike anything you've tasted. Handcrafted the traditional Naples way, using authentic products and preparation techniques in an amazing hand-built imported Italian wood-fired oven. 900 degrees, 90 seconds later, it's perfection. Check it out at BJ's Steak and Rib House, Selinsgrove.
By the way, BJ's in Danville has reopened. And they're open Tuesday through Saturday, 5 to 10. Great to see BJ's in Danville back open again on Mill Street. Bauer, hard to the hole, missed the shot. Brown got the rebound, rushes it up. Williams, kickback. Elsie off that right wing, penetrates, gives it back to Brown and puts it in.
Boy, Brown did a good job on both ends of the floor on that play right there. He got the forced the miss underneath the basket, got the rebound, and then got it down court, got the ball back, and made a basket.
Young offensive foul hitting the deck. Cole Johnson, his 4th personal foul of the game against Dylan Young, who just re-entered a moment ago. That's tough.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, and see what Mike Messina does here. You hate
Peyton Messina's going to come back in. He rolled the ankle at the tail end. It looks like he's still not 100% as he goes back in the ballgame, 40-32. Tail end of that second period, he left the game and actually left the gym with a trainer before halftime. Amir Elsie, Millionaires with an 8-point lead. Johnson in the paint, shoots, won't stay in. Whistle, bump, foul.
It's going to go against Brown.
And Brown's 3rd personal foul of the ball game. Fouls are creeping up. Foul trouble for a lot of Millionaires with an 8-point lead. A lot of time left in this game. Montoursville down the stretch can be very dangerous, especially here at home. Berger, number 10, back in the ball game. Shear, baseline Messina. Little head fake, takes it hard to the hole, gives it back to Berger. Berger, kick back Messina, 3. Will not hit it. Elsie on the break, transition Millionaires. Williams didn't have the handle, and Messina brings it back again. Sophomore guard and Peyton Messina, who's picked up his offensive outpoint here at the end of the season.
He sure has.
Bowers miss. Elsie runs it up. Millionaires. Quick jumper. They wanted to travel, didn't get the call. And it's kicked away for the Millionaires. Get a little sloppy out there right now.
Yeah, and this is what happens to the Millionaires in games. They lose their teamwork, and they start overpassing the ball, or they start getting a little sloppy like in that play right there. And you just with Alan Taylor, I know that's very frustrating. It's a young team, but at the end of the season here, you got to be doing better than that.
Bauer off that left wing. Head of the circle, Berger. Fronted by Connor Nyman. Back in for the Millionaires. Shear. Steal in the open court. Brown takes it end-to-end and lays it in. And again, Brown comes off the bench, lifts this club to a 10-point lead, and Mike Messina needs a timeout. And let's look and see. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Millionaires by 10 from Montoursville. This is the Randy Road Armel All-State Game of the Week.
The new destination for food, fun, and all the big games is here. It Scores Sports Bar and Grill inside Liberty Arena in the Chaos Fun Zone, downtown Williamsport, with 12 beer taps, rotating craft beers, incredible food from the Mile High Nachos, wings, pizza, burgers, and more, and 15 HD screens, the NFL Sunday Ticket, all the big games, all the food. Scores Sports Bar and Grill.
We're back from Montoursville. Gary Crispin and Babe Bear. Randy Road Armel Allstate game. You're watching live at webweeklylive.com, cablesportslive.com, and we link it to Facebook. 3:14 to play, a long way to go. We're in the third. Berger. Low finishes and is fouled coming down the lane.
Okay, that was a great pass. Your man missed that. Shear took the ball with one hand. He was dribbling and shot the ball. He has tremendous arm strength, as we saw in football, but he got the ball over the top to the open man over here in the corner.
Brown is coming the ball game. Lowe knocks it down. Austin Lowe, game of the week brought to you by KISS 102.7. The 80s to now. More chance to win for Valentine's Day. It's a great prize package coming up in the Crispin Show. Starting again Monday morning, bright and early on KISS FM. Premier Brown's fouled, his fourth of the game. So you've got Jones with 4, you've got Brown with 4, and the Millionaires have team foul 4 in the third period of this game. Williams. Good ball movement.
Ritter back in the ball game for the Millionaires.
Johnson baseline, Ritter shovels it up, can't hit the shot. Boy, did they need those plays. Yeah. 42-34. Here come the Warriors. They're staying in perfect position in this ball game. Bauer spins up the lane. No foul, staying with it. Great job by the senior leader and Dylan Bauer to cut it to 6. He's got 12 in the ball game, 42-36.
And Montoursville's still hanging around.
No doubt.
We got 2:20 to go here in the third
I
period.
thought this would be a tight ball game down here. I don't think there's any doubt. Steps against Cole Johnson. He shuffled that pivot foot, turned it over with 2:16 left in the third. Warriors with the ball down 6. Long lead pass, Low. Reach in, Ritter. Wow, and Alan Taylor cannot believe the call. Wow.
I thought Ritter just put his hands up in the air and hit the ball. I didn't see a reacher.
Millionaires aren't getting the benefit of the doubt, that is for sure, and that was a tough call there, 42-36. Team foul 5. Shear better hurry. Inbound, Bauer. Back to Shear. Little pump fake. Good defense, Millionaires. Low back to Bauer again. He'll take the lane drive. No call. A bump as Simmons hit the deck. Rebound comes down to Johnson. Simmons runs that break. Warriors get back in a hurry. Ritter to finish. Fouls on the way up. Isaac Ritter having a tough time underneath today. The balls are not falling, but Ritter here can turn this into 2 points at the free throw line for the Millionaires. 6'4" senior averages 6 points a game, 63% on the free throw line of the season. Ritter. He'll get another. Game of the week brought to you by AAA, the most trusted name in travel. Crispin Show cruise to the Danube with Viking River Cruise coming up. Still a little bit of room for that. July 16th and 24th, call AAA. They've got some great deals on cruises. Millionaires not helping themselves at the line. They're only 2 out of 9 as a team. Good entry pass, Low, turn around, will not stay. Ritter got the rebound.
Speed of this game, I think, is throwing a lot of people's shots off both ways.
Simmons gets fouled on the way in, and now Marcus Simmons will get to the free throw line. Foul's going to be against Berger, or will it be? Let's double check.
No, I think it's going to go against number 34, which is Low.
Got to be against Low.
And that'll be his second.
Millionaires have led by as many as 10 in this game. Back to a 7-point lead, 43-36. Mike Messina called a quick timeout when it got to be a 10-point game. 43-36, second shot goes down. Back to an 8-point ball game. Minute 37, 14 in the ball game for Simmons. Millionaire showing some full court pressure now. Wide open is Berger, breaking pressure. Over the timeline, they try for the double team. Low finishes, yes.
Nice.
Good job. They didn't let that full court pressure bother the Warriors as they cut it back to a 6-point game, 44-38.
Berger with a nice entry pass to Low there.
Williams, who's been fairly quiet in this game. They need to get somebody hot for the Millionaires. Elsie. Simmons has had 14 to lead them. Jared White gets some other guys in this ball game. They played just about everybody in the bench in that first half. Williams to Elsie, 55 in the clock, playing for the final shot to extend the lead. Nyman had it rejected by Bauer, and they got it back. That's not the shot he wanted. Williams knocks it down, and they needed that. That'll be a 2, 46-38. Johnson, steal, Williams finishes.
There's that transition that you can't let the Millionaires get into.
And the Millionaires have their second 10-point lead of this ball game. Shear to Berger with 20 in the clock. Low, kick back, Bauer stepping back for 3, it will not go in. Williams a rebound with 13. Gets it away, Nyman off the save. Out of bounds, Millionaires with 9.5, and the Warriors get a shot at the final possible shot of the third period, down 10.
Full court pressure by the Millionaires. Going to try to prevent that. They got to watch nobody gets behind them.
Williams, steal, Elsie at the buzzer, lays it in. Millionaires lead by 12, 50-38 as we turn for the final 8 minutes. We'll take a timeout. This is the Rennie Road Armor Allstate Game of the Week. Williamsport 50, Montoursville 38. Rennie Road Armor Allstate Insurance, 40 years in the business, Rennie. It's flown by, and you still love what you do. Congratulations.
Exactly. The key for me is I enjoy my job. I'm thankful for all the clients we've had. I'm thankful for people we've been helped through many terrible circumstances, from fires to floods to death in the family. It's different than a lot of jobs. You become part of the family. You're there when people need you.
Rennie Road Armor, Allstate Insurance.
There's a reason why you come here. With every visit, we embrace our customers like family. We're the name you've trusted for over 32 years.
We show how much we value our customers with unrivaled service, a commitment to hometown values, and unmatched selection.
Fairfield isn't just any dealership. We're the area's most trusted dealerships. Fairfield. For fair deals, you're gonna love us.
Saturday afternoon basketball in kind of a fun playoff atmosphere. We played a lot of playoff games here at the Montoursville Warrior Gym. And Williamsport leading 50-38 as the Warriors will try to regroup, turn for home here. Millionaires got the transition going, hit some open shots. Simmons playing a great ball game, the senior guard. And now the Warriors need somebody to find the range and get hot. Here comes Elsie. Simmons off that right wing. Williams. Sear Jones playing with 4 personal fouls. He's barely played in this game. Got in foul trouble early. Picked up his 4th in a hurry. Williams shot won't go. Elsie. Second chance. Underneath Low, Jones. Going to hustle for the basketball, and that time the Warriors diving for loose balls. That's one thing Alan Taylor said. Our team needs to dive for more loose balls. That's it. State little bit of urgency has got to be a key for this basketball team if we're going to make a run here at the end of the year and win a district title. Young. Williams on him. Millionaire speed bothered Montoursville in that third period. Gives it back to Bauer. Take it away. Jones Tried to dribble through a couple of people. Williams had it deflected. It will come back to the Millionaires. Millionaires in charge with 7:03 to play, up a dozen here, but the Warriors have hung around all day.
Yeah, they have. They've done a good job of hanging around. The Millionaires right now, I think there is a little bit of fatigue in the Warriors, but I think the bigger problem is they got a couple of guys in foul trouble, and Young with 4 particularly could go out of this ball game quick.
Yeah, Millionaires playing with Jones with foul trouble, Brown with foul trouble, and Jones sneaks 3. Great assist that time by Amir Elsie, the point guard, find the big guy. That is their largest lead at 52-38. Here comes Young back down the other way, picks his pocket. Williams on the left hand, puts it up and in. Mike Messina may need another timeout. It's a 16-point deficit now for the blue and gold.
Well,
Williams. And that time, Dylan Bauer is going to be a reach-in foul against the Millionaires. 54-38 in the ball game.
That's going to go against Brown. And he will foul out. That will be his 5th.
Yeah, Brown did a great job coming off the bench. Ramir Brown off the bench had 12 points. Gave him great bench strength, but picked up some tough fouls in the game. With 6:29 to play in this ball game. Josh Berger in the ball game. Brandon Good back in. Bauer and Lowe. Young. That time loose ball. Cole Johnson touched it. And then a great job by Johnson trying to hustle to save it. And that's the kind of play Alan Taylor wants. Diving after loose balls. That's the kind of play that wins ball games.
Yeah, well, Johnson that time knocked the ball away and ran it down and almost got it.
Here comes Young. Young on the bench now, and Williams, the quick hands, and the steal by Jones. And Johnson, look away, comes back to Simmons, who gets fouled on the way in. Marcus Simmons in this ball game, 14 points in the game. One of the great receivers all time in Millionaire history. Had a record 71 catches as a junior. Headed to Westchester to play football this next season. He started for the last 3 years, basketball and football. And knocks it in.
Messina will come into the ball game. Young will sit down. He needs a break. He's run hard this game.
Game of the week brought to you by Chaos Fun Zone, Score Sports Bar and Grill, and everything under the roof at Liberty Arena. Fly World, Laser Quest, Laser Tag, Liberty Lanes, 12 great lanes. They're the go-to place 7 days a week. Talk about fun for all ages. You've got to get out there. Score's a great place to go after the ball game. 15 screens, great food. Check it out, Score Sports Bar and Grill. Off the miss by Lowe. Millionaires hustle on the floor. Got it away. Got tangled up. No whistle. Elsie rushes it up. Williams a step back 3. In and out. It wouldn't stay. Brandon Good takes it end to end. Won't stay in the hoop that time against Jones. Millionaires rushing it up the other way. Williams stop and start. Simmons downtown. In and out. It won't go. Here comes Bauer, 5:26 to play. Millionaires by 18. 56-38 score in this ball game. Now the Warriors are cold.
Yeah, they can't hit.
In transition, the finish by Williams. That's what Elsie does with his quickness, and Williams leading the break. Williams has 15 in the ball game, 58-38. The Millionaires up 20.
And this, I'll tell you what, the Millionaires are playing much better team basketball in this game than what they did against the Loyal Sock Lancers.
No question. And that was the game against second-ranked team in 3A in Pennsylvania. A big crowd at the Magic Dome had a chance to win that game and could not finish, and that's been a problem. They had that really tough first half of the season schedule-wise, and now Alan Taylor says, we still could win a district title. We want to finish with something positive here. No call that time. Good job, Jones, defensively. And that time, Simmons stepped in the end line. They turn it over. The Warriors get it back.
Well, and we also talked about this. Not only do they have a tough schedule, but the Millionaires will travel around 2,000 miles for their away games.
That's amazing. Yeah, that was a great stat you pulled up, babe. Babe, what'd you go to AAA to get that? You got a trip tick.
No, but I'll tell you, it took me a long time to calculate it.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Yeah, when you're talking to and from every place, you're right. That was a great stat. Millionaires with some other people in. Makai Gross is in the ball game again. He got that last rebound. Warriors need a bucket here, down 20. Bauer in the lane. Will not stay. They're having trouble hitting the shots, and I think the pace of the game, getting the Warriors' legs are a little, just, sometimes when you get tired, you don't extend the play and you don't finish. And they're falling just short on their shots, and now the Millionaires are in a position to take some time off and be patient on their own. Williams, Jones, pull-up jumper, in and out. Put back is good by Williams. On the offensive bound, 60-38. Largest lead at 22. He's got 17.
Your power comes out of your legs, through your core, into your upper body. When your legs are tired, right from the get-go, your power is starting to diminish, and I think that's what you were talking about, and you're seeing that as happen here exactly.
Absolutely. Lowe finished on the other end for his 15th, and then the Seer Jones turns and scores to get it back to a 22-point ball game, 62-40. Deep jumper, Messina knocks it down. Can't leave him open too long, and they needed that bucket, 62-43. Works his way into the starting lineup last couple ball games for the Warriors. He's been hot offensively.
And giving the Warriors some good depth, too.
Good feed, Simmons that time. Gives it to Gross, who lays it in. Makai gets a bucket, and the lead goes back to 64-43. We're going to take a timeout. I believe we're going to take the full minute. Let's pause for 60 seconds. Millionaires lead by 21. This is the Rainy Road Armor Allstate Game of the Week. Dolly's Diner behind Rita's Italian Ice just off the Golden Strip is Loyal Sock's answer to cheers, where everyone knows your name. For the best in home-style breakfast and lunch, 7 days a week, 5 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Dolly's Diner, homemade breakfast, homemade lunches, here in Loyal Sock Township, and where any food worth eating a lot of.
Dolly's Diner, behind Rita's, just off the Golden Strip. We are back from Montoursville. Gary Crispin and Babe Bear, the Rainy Road Armor All-State game. 3:04 to play. Williamsport leads by 21. They're led by 6 at the half. Eddie Rodriguez into the ball game. Montoursville getting their backup guys in. That time shot will not go by Berger. Rebound Jones. That's Fosnot, head of the circle for the Millionaires. They come left side. That's Evans McQuay. James Evans McQuay. Great report on him. He looks like he's going to be a real good one for the Millionaires. Nyman. Johnson. They go the old replace offense right now, just trying to take some time off, get a backdoor cut. Jones pulls up and hits.
Boy, Jones,
good jumper by Jones.
With a guy with, I think he has 4 fouls on him, has come to life here late in the ball game.
66-43, 2:13 to play in the game. Rodriguez gonna get a push and a foul, and I believe it's going to be Nyman. Let's look and see.
Yeah.
It'll be the front end of 1-1 for Eddie Rodriguez, who'll step to the free throw line. It'll be Connor Nyman's second personal foul, team foul 7. They'll shoot the bonus the remainder of the way. Rodriguez cuts it to 66-44. With 2:09 left. Certainly seeing this kind of quickness Doesn't hurt the Warriors playing a team like Williamsport to get ready for the playoffs.
No, it doesn't. It shows you what this is playoff basketball speed right here. And
Tyler Fosnot can't hit the jumper from 3. Rodriguez rushes it up the other way. Eddie in traffic, had it blocked by Nyman, who got the rebound. Nyman running the break. There's going to be a little bit of they're going to call it a jump ball. Possession arrow. Who does it go to?
Looks
and
like
he's going to come back down the other way. He's going to call it a tie-up. 66-44 comes back to the Warriors with 1:46 left. Millionaires are going to win their 6th game of the season. Warriors going to drop their 5th. They will go to 15-5. Minute and a half left. That time Josh Berger hits the deck. Millionaires could use a big win over Hazleton this week to give them some real confidence as they enter the District 2-4 playoffs. 4 teams get in. Millionaires very capable of winning a district title.
But I heard that there is a possibility that game won't be played because of a playoff situation in the league down there.
There's some bad weather coming too.
Yeah, so you don't know, but you're right. That would be a huge win for them, because that would mean that they would definitely be a contender for the district title. Only one team out of District 4-2 advances to the state playoffs. So the winner advances, the loser goes home in the final.
Fosnat and the Warriors just giving a little token defense right now with 1 minute left in the ball game. The Cherry and White taking some time off. Millionaires needed this lift. Fosnat's going to take the drive up the lane. Put back, Jones won't go. Nasir Jones back up short. Jake Sims got the rebound. Gives it back to Rodriguez. White Netling in the ball game. Berger trying to go to Netling. Kicked away that time. Good hustle by Fosnat. Tyler Fosnat, 5'11", sophomore guard for the Millionaires. .33 left. Sims back to Rodriguez. Jumper over Jones short. Johnson stepped on the end line, turns it over, comes back Millionaires with 27.3. Stick around, Fairfield for Fair Deals post-game show. We'll have our stars of the ball game tonight for the Millionaires. A couple of guys we'll be bringing in. Shirley Elsie helped lead the way. Simmons and Ethan Williams. All 3 of those guys played a big role today. Finishing. Good job by Fosnat. The lead pass, 68-44.
Fosnat's a good athlete. He plays a lot of different sports. Really good baseball player. His dad played baseball for Princeton, former Millionaire baseball player.
And that will do it. Let me double check that final score, Lushy. They got 68-44 on the board up there. And as the final score of this ball game, Millionaires win it. They win it going away, but it was a tight game. Only a 5-point lead, a 6-point lead at halftime.
Well, it's a ball game that I think both teams benefited from. I thought the Millionaires played a good team game tonight, much better than what we've seen them playing earlier. And for Montoursville, they saw playoff speed, and that's big. You got to see that one time during the season, and you don't really get it in the local area other than the Millionaires.
We'll take a timeout. 68-44, the final score of this ball game, as the Millionaires have won their 6th game of the year. We'll take a timeout. Fairfield for Fair Deals postgame show coming up next. Rennie Rodarmo, congratulations. 40 years in the business. Rennie Rodarmo, Allstate Insurance. Got to make you feel pretty proud of what you've been able to achieve with a great staff here. But as you told me, you're not thinking about retirement. You still love what you do.
Oh, yeah, I enjoy coming in every day. It's hard to believe 40 years. It seems like yesterday I was still in the classroom teaching. Time kind of flies when you enjoy what you're doing. You don't look at it as a job. You don't mind coming in. Contact with the people, being help some people out at times when they need it. it's a rewarding job.
Yeah, and an amazing thing, too. There's a lot of days on a Saturday or Sunday, you're in here working a bunch of hours because there's things to get done, but you're really enjoying updating folks on the insurance, making sure they're getting the proper discounts and the proper coverage.
Oh, yeah, getting people in for reviews is just so important. People don't realize how fast things are changing in this industry, how liability suits are escalating. We got to make sure people have the right coverage there. That one accident or one mistake can't cost you everything you worked your whole life to have.
Well, the other thing you've told me many times, it's all about service, it's all about coverage. You got a great staff here, and that is certainly a key. Having folks that deal with people. When I first got involved with you guys, I knew I wasn't another number at an insurance agency. You get to be friends with your clients. That makes a difference when you come here. People know your name.
Exactly. It's basically like family. Some of these people are with me all 40 years that I'm in business, and you know, when they walk in the door, you know about their family, what their goals are in life, and where they stand.
Rennie, congratulations, 40 years and many more to come. Rennie Rodarmel, Allstate Insurance, Westminster Drive, Williamsport, South Main, Mansfield.
Thank you.
BJ's Steak and Rib House, a Central PA classic since 1982, has done it again. They have perfected the authentic wood-fired Neapolitan pizza. It is unlike anything you've tasted. Handcrafted the traditional Naples way, using authentic products and preparation techniques in an amazing hand-built imported Italian wood-fired oven. 900 degrees, 90 seconds later, it's perfection. Check it out at BJ's Steak and Rib House, Selinsgrove.
Palco Federal Credit Union has served the area for over 75 years. Tom, Rachel, congratulations.
Thank you, Gary. We pride ourselves in our flexible, competitive loan products that we offer. We can finance houses, cars, boats. We offer a Visa card that's 8.9% fixed rate. Great products.
And I know your members love the online banking.
Absolutely. It's very easy to do. Just log on and you conduct all your business from your home.
Check it today. Palco Federal Credit Union, member serving members for 75 years.
When it comes to Billtown's best pizza, everyone knows Park Pizza. Memorial Avenue, Williamsport, right behind the outfield fence at Bowman Field. Offering takeout, delivery, and dine-in, open daily at 4 p.m. Finest pizza around and great stromboli, wings, and more, the best since 1960. It's a tradition in pizza like no other. Takeout, delivery, dine-in, Park Pizza since 1960. Give them a call today at 322-9024.
Hey guys, we're back here at Biters Furniture Mattress Appliance. Biters, 52 years here in the Williamsport area, here in Southside. Matt Bauer Furniture Department. Everything's gone custom. You talk about comfort. That's what it's going to. That's what it's all about. Best seat in the house. You've got it.
That's right. We have the hottest thing right now is definitely power. It's power recline. It puts your feet in the right position, puts your back in the right position, your head in the right position, and that's definitely the hottest thing right now.
Let me check this out. You know, it's like the remote. Wow, you've got the lumbar, you've got the foot rest area coming up. This is like the perfect seat at the 50-yard line for watching football and basketball and all your favorite games.
That's right. You can pretty much put yourself in the perfect position. So a lot of these new sofas have 3 different motors that are going to be perfectly customizable.
What is the most important thing when you're buying furniture here at Biters?
Well, definitely the most important thing is comfort. But you have to remember quality and also customizable. And we have all of those things to offer you, but comfort is the key.
Okay, the other key is if I want to shop online, you can do that with Biters too, right?
Absolutely. At biters.com, we redesigned our whole website. Now you can track your deliveries. And it's not only that you can track your deliveries, Gary, but it's going to be coming from a Biters truck, from a Biters employee, not a delivery service. And then we're going to give you, in addition to that, hundreds of items that you can buy at prices that compete with all the internet big names.
You just sold me. Nobody does it better. Furniture, mattress, appliance. The name is Biters. Check them out today. Thanks, Matt.
Thanks, Gary.
Hey, we're back. Fairfield Postgame Show. Millionaires have won it. 68-44 here at Montoursville. And guys, congratulations. I know it's been a tough season, but finishing strong at the end. Bonafide shot at a district title, certainly in reach. Amir Elzy running that point. 6 points, but 10 rebounds, 9 assists. Ethan Williams had 17. Marcus Simmons had 16. Great team win. Good job sharing the ball.
Yeah, I like sharing the ball, grabbing rebounds, throwing out to these guys, 2 top scoring. So, yeah, I love playing with them.
Ethan, how important was this win? I know it's been a tough season. You guys have shown glimpses of playing really well, and peaking at the end of the year, shot at a district title could mean everything for this season.
Yeah, it was a very important game. It was a must-win, so we had to come out here and execute and just get the dub. So
And Marcus, it seems as the senior, you're feeling like last couple of games as a millionaire playing basketball. Certainly, big win. This actually could propel you guys into second place in districts that put you in a great spot. You finished strong with a couple of wins. Big win today. Montoursville, certainly bragging rights of the area on the line, too.
Yeah, I mean, these last couple of games are must-win games, leading into district playoffs, so we get the right seeding so we don't, have to play the potential district championship game normally is Williamsport versus Hazleton. So we don't want to be 4th seed and they be 1st and have to play them before we make it to Mohegan Sun. So right now these are all, going down to last stretch of our season, these are must-win games. So tonight was a big win for us.
Babe?
How big was it tonight getting a lot of guys into the ball game? I mean, I think in the 4th quarter, Montoursville lost their legs. They really weren't in the ball game, and you guys were still running strong. Do you mind that situation, or do you say, man, I want to be in the game all the time?
I mean, I think it prepares us for down the stretch. Getting everybody in the game for regular season, it gets us prepared for when the lights come on and we're in the district playoffs. It's win or go home at that point. So I think it's good getting everybody involved so they can get a feel of what the varsity experience is like.
And also the scoring was spread around in this ball game. Williams had a big game in the second half. Came out, he hit a couple big threes. That was huge for the team.
Yeah, I had a slow start in the first half. So second half, I wanted to come out defensively and get involved and just get everyone, my teammates involved, and just come out, get the W.
And I tell you, the point guard Elsie, he brought that ball up court and he was whipping that ball around all over the place. And I think when you're in a zone defense and that ball's being whipped around like that takes it out of you. Just sliding back and forth and trying to get things going. I thought you did a good job at the point guard.
Thank you.
Now let's take a look at the River Valley Transit big play. One of many. I think this is going to be getting the ball to Williams is going to turn and hit the River Valley Transit big play. One of many in the second half of this ball game. Little kick out. Anytime you step back and hit that bucket, that's good. You're always looking for this number 13.
I'm looking for everyone, truly.
Hey, guys, congratulations. Big win, Millionaires, number 6, and trying to peak at the right time. Let's bring home a district title.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. They win today, going away 68-44 over Montoursville. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is the Fairfield for Fair Deals postgame show. Hey, we're back here, Fairfield BMW postgame show. Rick Quigley and the gang here at Fairfield BMW. Wow, what a state-of-the-art facility. I know you're really proud of this one, Rick.
Yeah, it's a great facility. Shows off the cars well, great inventory, and got the guys here to sell and take care of everybody.
Okay, Courtney, sell me on this. First of all, the 640. Tell me about the 640. This is a great-looking, brand-new 2019.
Well, the 640 is for the guy who wants the sporty car but has the family. It's got all the room in the back, but boy, what a drive.
Okay, John Bueller, we've got another vehicle here. Tell me about the X2. I actually drove the X2. Sporty and fun to drive.
Oh yeah, a little under 230 horsepower. Brand new, just came out in 2018, and we expect a lot more here in 2019. And a lot of fun, a lot of style, and it's great for even the old BMW owner.
Absolutely.
Why'd you look at Gary that way?
I guess that's me. The ultimate driving machine. Check it out here. Fairfield BMW. We'll be back with more of the postgame. Make it Fairfield for Fair Deals.
Ray-Ban, Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, Maui Jim, Costa, Gucci, Wiley X. Price Optical has the widest selection of sunglass eyewear in the area. Attention gas workers and outdoorsmen and women. Wiley X sunglasses are ANSI safety rated and military ballistic certified. At Price Optical, we set our sights on your vision. Our focus is on providing you complete quality eyewear. Price Optical, for the finest in eyewear.
I've had an interest in reptiles and amphibians since I was 11 or 12 years old. And so when I came out of the military in 1964, I began to build Reptiland. And with the help of family and friends and employees, the zoo has continued to grow ever since. Sure, a lot of things have changed in 53 years, but one thing has never changed. The smiles. Welcome to Reptiland.
Let's go with Simmons. Okay. Go ahead. Hey, we're back. Fairfield Postgame show. They're turning the lights out on us here. We're just kicking around. Biters game, ball of this ball game, 68-44 final score. Millionaires have won it here at Montoursville, only up 6 at the half. They got on that roll, got their transition game going. I think Biters game ball is going to go to Marcus Simmons. Senior leader, got him up, had some big shots in the first half and made some big plays, but a great job sharing the ball. 16 points in the ball game. Simmons is the Biters game ball winner.
Well, you know, I was very impressed with Simmons when he played against Loyal Sock. I didn't think I couldn't find leadership in that team at all, and nobody brought the team together. This game here, I saw a number of times where Simmons would take the team and say, settle down, don't worry about it, settle down. That's what you need to do when you're a senior leader, and I thought I'm very impressed with him in that. I'd give him the game ball just for that, not the points or anything else.
Absolutely, and you know, down the stretch, he's the senior. He's the guy that's got to lead him. They still have a bona fide shot, finishing strong, and then maybe winning the district title, getting to the PIAA for the Millionaires, who played this really tough schedule. And they win their 6th game of the year against a good Montoursville team. Only helps them playing a team with this kind of speed. 15-5, their record right now, and it's going to be interesting to see them finish. They still have that shot. They're the defending 4A champs. In this ball game, Elsie had the 6 points, but 10 rebounds and 9 assists. 16 for Simmons, 17 for Williams. Brown had total of 10 off the bench. And in the ball game, Bauer ends up with 12. Lowe had 15 for the Montoursville Warriors. And, Babe, now we get ready to wait for the district playoffs and see how it shapes up. We also have some District 4 wrestling coming up in a couple of weeks, and the Northeast Regional Wrestling with Rennie Rodarmel Jr. and Eric Steinbacher, a couple of Montoursville guys.
Yeah, well, you know, you're right. You know, speaking of wrestling, big match last night out in Columbus. Penn State went against Ohio State. Evidently, the wrestler from Gardner, the wrestler, is it Gardner?
Huffman.
I got the wrong
Gavin
name.
Hoffman.
Yeah. Gavin Hoffman must be redshirted because they could have used him in the lineup last night. Penn State blew him away.
Well, Gavin Huffman, certainly we had a chance to see him a year ago. Yeah, he is redshirted, so it's going to be interesting. That is our story in basketball today from Montoursville as this Williamsport Millionaire team comes down here and wins in the Borough 68-44. Little bragging rights, of course. Loyal Sock beat him a couple weeks ago. Montoursville wins here today, or I should say Williamsport wins here in Montoursville today. The final score, 68-44. Babe Mare should be fun. Playoffs coming around the corner for our entire crew. This has been the Rennie Rodarmel All-State game. For Babe Mare, I'm Gary Crispin saying so long from Montoursville. Millionaires win it over the Warriors, 68-44. The Clothier in the heart of downtown Williamsport has the biggest selection of the state in all the top name brands. Vineyard Vines, Barber, Tommy Bahama, sport coats by Jack Victor and Hart Shafter and Marks. Now, did Babe Mare make his decision?
Francis, this is the look.
Babe, promise me you're going to wear this on the football game show.
You know I will, Francis.
The Clothier, West 4th, downtown Williamsport.
Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, serving 3 meals 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., 3 p.m. on Sundays. House-made desserts, including famous Griggs' sticky buns, coffee, peanuts, and peanut butter, and specialty drinks. Griggs' Coffee and Peanuts and Dolly's Diner, just off North Loyal Sock Avenue in Montoursville.
You know, local families have been going to Dr. David Ray Moore for more than 30 years in the greater Williamsport area. And now many of the kids are grown and married, and their kids are going to see Dr. David Raymore and his great staff. See, they put smiles in the faces of parents and grandparents and all the kids for years. They specialize in general and cosmetic dentistry with 3 licensed dental hygienists on staff. And now they're accepting new patients. Dr. David Raymore, General Dentistry, 1033 Washington Boulevard, Williamsport.
Kiss 1027, the 80s to now.
We're here, Hoopers Only TV on the East Coast. LA, of course, some of the top former NBA players with their kids coming up. We've got everybody from B.J. Armstrong, Scottie Pippen, giving tips to young kids learning the game. The East Coast, West Coast getting bigger every day, and college coaches getting a chance to see some of the greatest players in high school hoops and the young kids coming up to that level. HoopersOnlyTV.com. You're watching tonight. Wickens. Baseline turnaround, banks and hits. 12 jumper. Pastore uses the glass 1,000. So yeah, you're right.
Wins 1,000.
And Pastore answers in the other end. You got Ross, jumper, deep 3. Shovels, Watkins, pretty play.
It's a game changer, baby!